Are we nearly there yet? I wonder how often you've heard those words, or maybe, if we're being honest, spoken them yourself, as so many of us will have done at times in the past, at times when we were probably younger and sitting in the back seat of a car on the end of a long, interminable journey. Well, it felt long and interminable to us. Very often these journeys probably weren't that long at all, but of course there was the promise of something exciting or hopeful or joyous to come, something that we were journeying towards. And so the "are we nearly there yet" was the longing, the impatient sense that we wanted a better thing to come. Well, it feels like we're in a very "are we nearly there yet" time. As I record this today, we've just heard that Margaret Keenan has been the first Briton to be vaccinated with the COVID vaccine outside of trials in the British Isles. And with her, she symbolises in so many ways that hope that we're placing in the development of vaccines. The "are we nearly there yet" of the end of a pandemic, which has been such a trial, such a hard time, such a dark time for so many people, a time of illness, of grief, of bereavement, of those people who have been working to care for us and deliver a better hope. So we thank God today for those who bring the development of the vaccine, those who deliver it, those who administer it, in this time of "are we nearly there yet?" into a brighter future, hopefully, in the few months ahead. And in the Church's year, we're in a real "are we nearly there yet" sort of time. It's mid-Advent, that time of preparation when we look towards the celebration of the coming of the Christ child. And in that "are we nearly there yet" of Advent, we're just at the moment in this middle point, moving from that time when we particularly focus on the second coming of Jesus in glory, and we look towards that celebration of the Christ child who comes to bring light, salvation and peace to a world that so needs to hear that message. And in that "are we nearly there yet" of mid-Advent, so we stop, we pause, and hopefully we are patient for what is to come. It's a strange Advent, it will be a strange Christmas, it's a strange year for all of us. But in the "are we nearly there yet" of this time, we are called, of course, to look with hope for an end to the pandemic. All of us want that. But also to recognise, as Christian people, that our "are we nearly there yet" is the waiting in hope for the coming of the one who brings that light, that joy, that peace, that salvation, which is the best news the world will ever hear, and brings us into a brighter hope, a brighter future, which, however much we long for the ending of the pandemic, is the eternal truth of the incarnation. That's our "are we nearly there yet" as we wait for the Prince of Peace to bring that message of salvation and hope to our world.